Nyako, it's okay if I'm going to ask you this. You can say no if you don't want to. Should I bring JB up here?
Who is JB?
I don't know. You know when she comes up.
Who is JB? I don't know her. I don't give a f about her, and I don't care. You should not bring her on my face. Don't try to bring rubbish on my face.
I do like your voice. Is that how you're born? That's your natural voice.
Of course. Oh! I told you! Yay! Nyako to the world! You can't stop the music. You can't stop it. Yes. Thank you, Nyako. That is one of my gifters, one of my adorable friends. Even at the back door, these are people that they hold me so tight, close to them. And we are not parting ways anytime soon. Thank you, Anne.
Have you met Nyako personally? Have you met her?
No, I haven't.
But this, I've got to talk about Nyako because obviously I do follow her content and I know a couple of people she has helped. She's a very generous lady. Lakini,
she's a very generous giver.
And you've never met her?
She gives from the bottom of her heart. And what people don't know, when you give, you receive. You
on live here, you tipped somebody 10,000 Kenya shillings. When you're in Kenya, that can be interpreted as being arrogant.
I tip people every day, even here on TikTok. Even yesterday, I gave somebody 18,000 for their birthday. The other day, I gave somebody 80,000 for their game. I tip everybody all the time. I receive and I give. I'm a generous giver.
You're giving back what you've been given. So it's Nyako, yani.
Yes, and I feed 700 street children per week. And now I have 16 women with 11 children under my custody. They eat and sleep under my name.
That is impressive. I mean, listen, I want to be very objective here, obviously. I make podcast, and whatever we're discussing, obviously, people will listen to this. So, Nyako, whatever people give you, you give back to the society, and you pull in. And yes. the team you have in Nairobi, those guys that are working with the street kids, will you call them your staff? Like you do pay them?
No, my brother. I paid. I just changed the paycheck this week. But those days, those from last week going, I used to pay them 4,000 each per worker. 4,000 each, and I have 11 workers per week. And I have a car that I hire. So I spend like only on my workers 25,000 per week. Only on the workers.
Wow. So you're creating jobs as well. So apart from feeding people, unatengeneza pia kazi, unapatia watu ajira yani.
Of course.
Tell me about the foundation. So why the foundation? Because you don't need to have a foundation to support. You can just support people if you want to.
Of course. I actually started it just as my thing because that is me. I've always been that person who cares about everybody. That is why I went out of my way to give my nunu to men to save my own family. So this spirit of being there for somebody has always been with me. Yeah, it is not something I started yesterday. So when I went on my first trip to Kenya, people didn't know who I am. People knew me for the kind of abuses and insults I hurl at people. People didn't know the side of me, that soft part where I can hold somebody and cry for them. So when they saw that side of me where I was in Mombasa, I was giving people unga, I was just everywhere helping people with my own money. People said, wow, we can do this more. Why don't you make a foundation and let us support you in a nice way? So the idea of foundation came from what I used to do with my own money.
And now, so do you own the foundation, Nyako? And that's a very genuine question.
Yes, I do. I own the foundation.
And you're responsible for it, and whatever you are doing, you're in charge.
I am in charge. I am answerable for everything happening under my foundation.
You've got trustees, because every foundation has to be governed, isn't it? So you are the chairperson or the founder, and you've got trustees that work with you, approve everything that you do.
Yes.
And what's the end goal of this foundation?
The end goal is to work until Jesus comes back.
Okay, but let's be practical. It happen. Like
it happen because we are not here for eternity. We are here for a period of time. So long as I am healthy and breathing, I have to do good work out there. I'm not stopping. It doesn't sound it doesn't sound realistic, but when you believe, then it is realistic.
You're a TikToker, and you're the very first person that I saw on TikTok appreciating TikTok bloggers. You know, I know a couple of names. Unapatianga hela hapo hivi, you build them.
Yeah, the first blogger, I gave her 50,000 Kenya shillings.
That was Ankush, right?
Yeah, that was way back 3 months ago, I think.
And these bloggers, whenever you mention their names, you know, their profile actually builds up.
Yeah, because there is power in my voice. I am assigned by the Almighty to do everything I'm doing. I don't have power to do everything I'm doing. I have been given this power and I've been sent into the wilderness to achieve the goal of Jehovah. He wants me to serve his people. I am sent. This is exactly what I'm doing. It is not coming from me. I'm just a messenger. And TikTokers are being used by the same God to come and bless me every day. So that somebody sleeping in the cold, somebody who has nothing to eat can get something to eat back in Africa.
When you dress up in the morning, do you have somebody that tells you to dress up? I mean, look unapenda tu yani.
My mom was a fashionista. My mom was a beautiful, beautiful lady. She had a sense of fashion. And my fashion sense comes from my mother.
The reason I'm asking about your fashion, Nyako, is you don't obviously non Zara, non Tommy Hilfiger. So you know, see vitu za kawaida tu yani. They are quite expensive brands, I've got to say. But here you are, you raise money to support people, but at the same time, you know, look pia unaweza tu. So people can say,
I started dressing before TikTok, my dear Mutandao. And when the 200 lions were poured on me, they were not stones. They came in form of dollars, young man. They were not stones. They were money. Thank you.
When you eat live here, unakula chakula nzuri tu sana tu. At the same time, nasema mia.
Let me make this clear.
Please.
The money I collect in Kenya shillings cannot be used in Germany in any way. And even changing that money into euros is a waste of time because the Kenya shilling is very, very weak. So all the money I collect in Kenya shillings go back to Africa. Honorably. The only money I use for myself are these lions you have seen flying here. The cars, if you see cars running in the desert, that is my money. Thank you.
And I've got to say that, by the way, I know that on TikTok, if someone gives you something on a particular platform, the host takes a percentage, isn't it?
Yeah, like this lion, we are going to take it 50-50.
Okay, I will tell you, Nyako, I can tell you, I'm going to give everything. Whatever you give here, I will give them back. Okay?
Wow. Thank you.
And I will do that for sure. I'll do that. So, yule Nyako, utapata kila kitu.
Thank you.
So, there's a reason why you call yourself Nyako. That name Nyako.
I already told you where the name came from.
You have, but we've got new viewers here.
So you want to know where the name came from?
As the synopsis of it, yes.
I was a prostitute and I got the name from my fellow prostitutes who thought it good to give me that Luo beautiful name. Yes. At Koinange Street, yes. Nilikuwa nauza kuma.
I'm not laughing at that. And you're very proud talking about that, isn't it? I mean, that's your past.
It built me. Hiyo kuuza kuma ilini build. It helped me bring my sister abroad, and it helped one of my brother to achieve being a lawyer in Kenya. So hiyo kuma iko na achievement. Why should I be shy to talk about it? Tuko na achievement.
I tell you what, not many people. Some people can be very shy, or can be not shy, but can be embarrassed to talk about.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm not running away from the things I did.
And you are selling yourself so that you can provide food to your family.
We were left orphans at a very young age. My mom and dad passed on when we were very young.
And you took
we had to fend for ourselves.
And you took charge of your family. You took your brother to school.
Yes.
Wow. So were you being advised? Did somebody tell you ile pesa unapata from kujiuza unapata familia ama unaona tu yani tu vile mambo yako?
Can you repeat the question?
When you're selling yourself, sometimes we can be very selfish. You know, we sell ourselves kujijenga si wenyewe. Nice clothes, nice phones, nice houses. But for you...
Actually, I used that money to take myself to German school. That is the money I used to come to Germany. Sikuletwa huku na mzungu. Nilijileta.
Huku uliwa na mzungu ukenda Germany, ulijipeleka?
No. Nilijileta.
Why Germany, Nyako, then?
Because then Germany was easier to navigate due to the fact that they were taking young girls to come and do the exchange program. Yes.
Did somebody tell you about this? How did you know about this?
My girlfriend told me about it. We came with her.
Wow. For those joining me right now, guys, welcome. This is a podcast, I'm a podcast on soft skills, and today I'm talking to Nyako, based in Germany, Europe. Now, the last time you were here, I asked you about the name President, and you told me you were given that by TikTokers. Yes. Is that how they still refer to you, as the president of TikTok?
Of course, yes.
And you embrace that?
Of course.
As a president, are you a president of your fans alone or president of every TikToker?
I am the qua ground back in Kenya. Everybody knows I am. Everybody adores Nyako, literally. They love me, literally. Why? Because of my stories first. Second is because of the good work that TikTokers have assigned me to do back at home. People adore me, literally, if you don't know about that.
At the same time, there are people that spend their time talking about you, not in a very flattering manner. You're aware of that, isn't it?
10%. And I'm not bothered. I need that too.
You're aware of these people?
Of course, I am. I don't care about them. They care about me. They care about my shit.
Okay, we'll move past that. But why do you think they don't like you, Nyako? Is it because of the money you raise or because of personality? What don't they like?
They're jealous. They want what I have.
What's that?
Everything. I have it all, if you don't know.
Hey, when you go to bed at night,
Yes.
do you go to bed happy? Like, you're happy with who you are, what you achieve every day?
Yes. I sleep like a baby in the night.
Nyako, this viewership you have is not happy. There are also people who give stories. I can start talking my story, like mimi,
It depends on how you deliver the story. I give my stories, I can give you the same story 10 times and it sounds the same. Whereas somebody else will come and tell their story, and next time you ask them, can you tell the same story? They cannot. So it means it wasn't a true story. So because I can tell the same story 10 times, it means that I tell true stories, true things that happened to me. That is what people love. People love true life challenges that they can also relate to and use it wisely.
I tell you, you are very relatable. I've got to say that. And I watch you myself. And one thing I admire about you is you show us everything.
No, I'm not scared because I'm not stealing from nobody. I'm not a thug. I'm not a liar. I am the most honest person on this earth. The most honest.
You see, you're not a thug.
I'm not a thug. I don't steal from people.
Look, the stuff I got to my phone here, people that talk about you, they say that, you brainwash people, you steal from people. So isn't it my story to you?
At least Jesus also brainwashed all of us, and we still worship and adore him and believe that there is a Jesus somewhere. If I can brainwash people to believe in what I say, how beautiful is that? Alas, there are people who can believe in my good words and my good deeds. Thank you so much, because I'm not going to stop brainwashing people.
What's the dream? What's the end goal?
My end goal is to die a peaceful death where angels will celebrate me on my last day on earth. And the gates of the heavens will open for me. And it will be jubilation in heaven when I die. That is my mission.
You talked about people are very jealous about you.
Yes, they are.
Now, you've met very interesting people, and Nyako, you've come across or you interact with millionaires here on TikTok.
Of course.
And also you're falling out with them live as you watch.
Yes. I don't entertain bullshit. Period.
No. But these are people that have supported you, have given the resources, they have advised you, and what to concern to you too. But why do you feel the need when you fall out with your key supporters? You come and tell us here.
Am I the reason of falling with these people out, or are they the reason I fall with them out? When a gifter comes to gift a content creator, it should remain gift. There should not be friendship being developed and expectations being built between both the parties. When expectations are being built and there's something expected from you as a content creator, then the deal will go sour.
Mama.
Definitely.
No, I can't give some I don't like. Because I'm giving you some, that means I like you. And I want to have a relationship with you. Like, we want to build a partnership together.
Repeat the question.
When I give you something, I will not gift an enemy. I'll give a friend, someone that I like.
No, gifters should remain anonymous, because the moment they come in your life and start gifting you, you don't know them. For example, with my situation, when the gifts started raining on me, I didn't know who these people were. And it took me time to absorb and wake up from my sleep that these people, they are actually real people in life. And you know what? It was overwhelming. It was beautiful. Actually, I didn't come here for the purpose of gifts.
Absolutely. And I've got to tell people that it has taken me a year to bring you here.
You've been begging me, literally, to come on your platform.
Begging is a bit...
You've been begging me, literally. When I met Raila, you were all over me. Can you please just come? Please, please. Yeah.
How was it meeting Honorable Raila Odinga?
It was wow. Before I met him, I felt some power hovering around, and I said, this man is powerful. And I got scared for a moment. But when I walked into that room, wow. He's just like any other person. He's a very quiet-spoken guy. He is very funny. He loves women. Anapenda wanawake. Anapenda jokes. He's a comedian. He sang for me a beautiful song. He's amazing.
Are you in church? Is there someone that you know you can like if you're in a group of 1,000 people, can he call up Nyako pale? Like will he know who you are?
He really wants to talk to me since I left Kenya, but my phone was held by the police. So, Sarah, can you stop it? My phone has been held by the police. I'm waiting for that phone so that I can actually call him. He has been asking about me. Why haven't I called him? I'm really looking forward to call him and talk to him. He missed me. He knows who I am. Yes.
Apart from Raila Odinga, I've seen you also, you've met Babu Wino, Dr. Babu Wino. I've seen you've met Honorable Masaki. I've seen you've met Jalai.
My daughter is too loud.
Okay. Friends, those generates now, welcome. I make podcasts on soft skills, and soft skills are those behaviors that make us stand out. I do not have moderators here, okay? So if you want to write whatever you want to write, you feel free, okay? But I will not, if my guest feels uncomfortable, I'm afraid I'm going to block the comment section. So I'm asking you guys, please, let's be polite to my guests, okay? Let's listen to my guests. If you have a question, I will open the session for that. But for now, I'm asking you guys, please do respect my guest, okay? I do not have moderators. I will not do that. So I'm expecting you guys to behave, okay? This is a different platform. I make podcasts. So if you don't like my guest, you are free to move on, okay? And you can now go back to you. So you've met all these guys here, and why do you think they give you time to listen to you?
Who?
The politicians that you've met.
Which politicians?
Well, you've met Hon Masaki, you've met Babu Wino, you've met Jalango, you've met Hon Raila Odinga. These are politicians, isn't it?
Yes.
So, should I mention names? Should I ask a particular person?
Yes, you can. You are free.
Okay, well, you are the first person to bring to us Hon Masaki on TikTok.
I met Masaki on TikTok.
Correct. And you brought him to us, and actually he's been to my podcast as well, and I admire his vision. The reason I'm mentioning him is you've also fallen out here with him massively, embarrassingly. Why?
Why? If you are not honest, you are destined for embarrassment.
Let's move on.
I am a very honest person, and the moment I realize that you are not honest, I'm going to destroy you into pieces. I don't have time with dishonesty. We cannot be friends if you are not honest.
But sometimes you don't have, when you follow somebody, you don't have to share personal information, and it's not normal to share personal information with people.
I only share personal information when you push me to some extent. When did I break down and start talking? When I woke up in the morning and somebody was threatening me to take me to court. And I was like, how do you take your girlfriend to court?
No.
How do you take your girlfriend to court? Are you normal?
If you allow me, let's put it into context. The reason I'm asking about this is people assume that it is normal to share private information. It's not.
When you come after your girlfriend on social media and address everybody that you are going to take action against your girlfriend and take her to court, what do you expect? What do you expect?
I don't know, but all I'm trying to say here, and I'm trying to ask you actually, that you do agree with me, it's not normal to share private conversation.
I've never shared any private conversation with anybody. Never. I don't do that.
Yes, you do, Nyako.
No, I don't.
We've got the recordings here.
Talk about it. Talk about it or what?
Okay, let's move on. TikTok, obviously, you are a TikTok sensation. When people talk about TikTok Kenya, they must mention Nyako on it. Do you have any conversation with TikTok as an institution?
Not really. I don't even know why. You know, I've been viral for the past 8 months on TikTok.
Correct.
And I wish I could be getting that money directly. I will be a billionaire.
Were you not invited to? There is a particular meeting in Hong Kong with TikTokers. Are you not part of that?
No, I'm not. Maybe the fake Nyako went there, not me.
No. I mean, they literally invite individuals. So are you not part of that?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm not.
Have you been in touch with the government of Kenya in terms of what you do? Because you are a mobilizer. You have a huge platform, and those people that watch you are young people. Has government of Kenya reach out to you and see how they can use you?
Actually, I think they're scared because I'm very bold, and whenever I see something, I have to talk about it. So they are very careful with me. Government likes people who shut their mouths. I am very loud. So they are scared.
Are you bold or are you naive?
I am very bold.
Sometimes when assume like the Ministry of Information wants to talk to you about a particular deal, and they see the history, the way Nyako has fallen out with people, so they kind of feel scared.
I don't need to be governed by any ministry in the government, because I will be government myself. TikTok can make me to be in parliament if I want to. What's the big deal about minister of I don't know what? We ourselves, we can take ourselves to the parliament. What are you talking about? We are a movement. Yes, we are a movement, and we are working kwa ground na mwananchi wa kawaida. We are delivering what politicians should be delivering. So our chances getting to parliament is huge. If we want to go to parliament, we will go, because we are here to deliver.
Well, you've been to the parliament. I saw in a clip when you're in Kenya, when you met Honbabu Wino and other people. You're taking around the Senate and the House of Parliament as well. When you are interacting with these politicians, and I could see their faces. They were taking pictures with you. I could see their body language. They admired who you are as a person. So nobody really asked you to do something together in terms of benefiting your followers?
Actually, I am headed to the parliament. Yes.
As a back everything. All these gifts I won't take.
We as TikTokers, we are headed to the parliament. That's it. Swali ingine. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys.
How will you do that?
You will see it happening. Just sit down and watch. Swali ingine.
You go to parliament as a politician or as a staff in parliament?
Wow. Thank you, guys. Desert storm.
Wait, do you know these people gifting you? Do you know them?
Oh, they are my gifters. I know them. They gift me every day.
And you don't think you're accountable for them?
Of course I am. They want to know their gift, or what do they want to know?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
What do you think they want to know?
I don't know. Tell me.
There are some individuals have said they've taken you to German court because you're a swindler. Is that hot air, or you're actually concerned about those comments?
First of all, the people opening their smelling mouths to talk about German court or German law cannot even form a sentence in German. First of all. Second of all, they have never given me a penny that they can be accountable for. And thirdly, and lastly, there is no case against me in the German court. Thank you.
By the way, it is okay to disagree while we are polite, isn't it?
I'm polite. Because they are not polite. The people making noise here, accountability, are cheap housemaids making noise in their corners in Europe. They have nothing to their name, only bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
Come on,
so don't address them here. I don't have time for omena sellers on TikTok.
No. Come on, you're president. Come on, you're above this, aren't you?
Don't ask me about omena sellers in Europe. Thank you.
On a real note, Nyako, you know there's some people that will be brought up by families that sell omena and samaki.
The people shouting never give me a penny. They're just noisemakers. Thank you.
Let's move on. Most of your supporters, for example, women in the Gulf, you know, they come, you know, they're always sharing your lives, they're always defending you. You know the plight of these ladies who live in the Gulf region.
Yes, I know their plight, and they are my friends, and we are good friends, and I go to their lives, and I sit there, and we tell stories. You want to tell me that when you are a housemaid, you are not a human being? I came to Germany as a housemaid, and it didn't make me a lesser person. It didn't stop me from bringing my sister to Europe. When you are a housemaid, you can even do more with the little you earn. So don't come here and tell me, oh, you don't know their plight. These are people building homes back in Kenya. Don't make them look like they are not worth it, or they cannot do anything with the little money they earn. Can you stop underestimating people? Thank you.
That's the message for me. You are talking to your followers now, isn't it? So you interact with them, and you share something common that also you came from nothing as well. And what you're saying here is that, you know, our dreams are valid. Everybody's dream is valid. And that is why whether you relate with millionaire, Shagala, it doesn't matter. We're all human beings. Of course. And I can relate with everybody. I relate. Who was that? Well, is it the name? I did not see the person I've sent that elephant. Please write your name there. The press must know who you are.
I want to say thank you. It is always polite.
Nyako, do you actually feel...
Anita, thank you so much. What did you ask?
Do you see all these gifts people are giving you? Do you actually, do you genuinely appreciate this love?
Of course I do. Without TikTok, I am nobody. And now that I am registering myself officially with the government as a TikToker, and I have to depend fully on TikTok, I have to generously and honorably appreciate everybody. And there are people who love me genuinely out there. Because they can read through me. They can read through my heart.
I'm going to ask about your family. You don't need to answer this. Your kids, they see you as a TikToker. Do they ask questions?
My kids are teenagers.
Correct. So they see what you do.
Of course. They understand what I do. And they know I'm a little bit crazy. And they love it that way. I am their mother at the end of it all.
Excuse me, I've got a small cold, so just excuse me a bit. Thank you. So when the children they see you on TikTok, when you dance, when you shout, do they understand some of the insults that you make on TikTok?
My son love what I do, and when anybody tries to question me, he says, leave my mother alone. So long as my mom is good with what she's doing, leave her alone.
For point taken. Listen, I cannot thank you enough for coming to my podcast. I was going to ask people to come up and ask you questions. Should I risk that or should we forget about it?
No, bring them on. Bring it on. But no stupid questions. Stupid questions, drop.
Okay, before we do that, people have always said that you can open a YouTube channel, you can have a podcast like what you're doing now, you can have a talk show. Are you interested?
A point of warning: there's some sick woman here living here in Germany. Wow. Thank you, Anita. Dankeschön. She has a very heavy tongue, and she cannot communicate with me on this platform. So don't put her up. Please, let's go.
At the same time,
her eyes cannot see me properly, so don't try to put her here. Thank you.
Well, I'm in charge, isn't it? And I will
read out their names before I accept. Some of them will just waste our time.
But this is my podcast.
Yeah, then you cannot ask me no shit.
Well, so you want to bring people that just love you? You don't want critics as well?
So long as you are not going to bring the two witches, I'm good. We have witches on TikTok. They bring death and bad luck.
No. Those are... I don't think I will allow you to...
Why are you protecting witches?
I'm not protecting anybody here, Nyako.
Yeah. Then bring it on. What let you?
Okay, what I'm going to tell you is that this is my podcast and I will bring people that I feel...
Yeah, I can also drop when I feel like, so bring them up. Let's go.
No, let's be polite. No, so please do not go. No, let's be polite. Okay, how about, I'm going to ask this. People that I'm going to bring up, let us be polite, okay?
Whoa! Nyako to the world. US Atieno, thank you.
By then, Nyako, as I said, I'm going to give back everything. All these gifts, I won't take even a shit. Nyako, you have fallen out with that lady live here. So you guys are in good touch now?
I am always falling out with somebody. Doesn't mean that when you are together, you are bad to that person. I am very caring. ask Brina. I am the best person you can have in your life. The best. And the worst at the same time. But people remain with good memories about me when they leave.
Oh, that's my phone ringing. So, Nyako, what you're saying here is sometimes because you fall out, it doesn't mean there's permanent. There's permanent what? We don't have to be permanent enemies.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll bring someone else. Okay, let's see.
Whoa, Anita.
Like, so everybody around you, let's not say yes. You don't take. Do you always get people that challenge you and you still remain friends and you work together?
Of course, I do.
Like, you know, watching yes people. Okay, let's see someone else. Okay, let's see. Hey, Aki Jamani, hey, I've never done this before. Okay, obviously Nyako feel the love, but if you genuinely have a question, hey Nyako, it's okay if I'm going to ask you this, you can say no if you don't want to. Should I bring JB up here?
Who is JB?
I don't know, you know when she comes up.
Who is JB?
The TikToker.
I don't know her, I don't give a fuck about her and I don't care. You should not bring her on my face. Don't try to bring rubbish on my face. Thank you. Next.
Okay, I'll bring 2 more people and then we end this, okay? Let's bring 2 more people here.
I'm disappointed. You want people who can trash me?
No, hey, Nyako, absolutely.
You are very disappointed when people come here with love and you are like, no.
Because
you really want it to fire on. I can see it on your face. Yeah.
No. Listen, no.
You look so disappointed when people are showering me with love. Yes, you do.
No, I don't thrive. I don't thrive on negativity.
Are you one of those people who don't support what I do? Can you let us know? Because I'm only doing charity. This is work I am doing for our fellow Kenyans back in Africa. Are you part of that group that are so jealous about what I do back in Africa? Let us know, please.
I normally don't answer questions, but I'm going to answer this genuinely, okay? And I'm going to be very honest with you, okay?
Yeah, please.
I personally, I do admire what you do in your platform. And that is why I've always wanted to come here to have a discussion with you. So I like what you do, okay? And I've supported what you do, and I continue doing that. But my podcast is not about... my podcast is about skills, social skills. And you've got something that we admire. That's why you're here.
Yeah, but why are you looking for people who will criticize me?
I'm not.
While you have the people that are just applauding my work and you are very disappointed. You want those people who can ask me bullshit and the fire can burn.
No, you're a fire by yourself. Look.
Why?
Wait, I don't know these people. I'm just picking people randomly. But if people want to just, okay, I will.
You asked me a specific name. We have a lot of people on TikTok. There is a reason why you asked me a specific name. Do you know this person you asked me about? Because I don't know. Why did you ask me about that person? There's something you know that I don't know. Tell us.
No. Let's not go that route. That is irrelevant. I don't know. So you asked me about JB or who else? Are you asking
I don't know who you asked because I don't know that. I don't know that person. Who is that person? And why do you want to bring her on your platform to question who and for what? Did this person give me money? Do I know her? Have I ever met her? Why should you bring her on your platform to ask me what? Did she ever give me a penny?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know.
Yeah, you talked about her. So tell me about her. Please.
I'm bringing people randomly, and I saw that name here. And
you saw the name, and you decided to ask me.
That's right, yes.
Okay.
Because she has spoken about you on her platform.
She has spoken about me, so you know her.
I'm a TikToker, isn't it?
So you know her.
I do watch her live sometimes.
Ah, okay. So you are her fan.
I did not say that, but I do watch live. See, I'm a TikToker.
Okay. So what do you want her? What do you want her to ask me? Somebody I've never met, somebody who has never donated to my cause, somebody who is barely on TikTok, 8 weeks old. What do you want her to ask me? Somebody who is mocking me day and night about my sickness. What the hell do you want her to ask me?
So you said to say I'm not so sure about. What do you mean mocking about your sickness?
Bye.
I make podcasts on soft skills, and soft skills are those behaviors that make us stand out. Guys, thanks for being here, and I will see you on the next one, okay? For those that we never interacted with, I make podcasts on soft skills. Remember, you don't need academics to make it in life. Sometimes it's about personality as well. And everyone that comes to my podcast, they've got a personality that we like, that I like. Anyway, guys, thank you very, very much for your support. Thanks for being here, and until next time, I wish you a very happy Christmas.